She slapped his hand away, which probably means she wants a promotion first, right?
Oh, now you want to hold hands, Donald? You sure you wouldn't rather be holding that orb? Leave it to Fox News not to recognize what rejection from a woman looks like.
Picture this. Trump reaches for Melania's hand. She ducks, she weaves, she vanishes. Kimmel and Noah are having a blast with this real-life game of tag. But is there more to this story than meets the eye? We're unpacking the comedy gold and the potential hidden meanings behind the First Lady's slippery digits. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Alright folks, it's time to talk about the First Lady's fancy footwork. You might think Melania Trump is just another pretty face in the White House, but Jimmy Kimmel's got news for you. This lady's got moves that would make Muhammad Ali jealous. Picture this, Donald Trump, the big orange cheese himself, trying to grab his wife's hand for a photo op. But Melania, she's not having it. She's dodging and weaving like she's in the ring with Mike Tyson. Trump's left there looking like a kid trying to catch fireflies with a broken net.
Leave it to Fox News not to recognize what rejection from a woman looks like. Honey, I've got a great celebration planned for us today. I'm gonna talk to some TV people while sitting on the toilet.
She slapped his hand away, which probably means she wants a promotion first, right?
Now, you might be wondering, what's the deal? Is Melania sending some kind of secret code? Maybe she's just worried about Trump's sweaty palms ruining her manicure. Whatever the reason, Kimmel's having a field day with it. He's out there comparing Melania to a gazelle avoiding a lion. But this ain't no nature documentary, folks. This lion's got a bad spray tan and hands that look like they belong on a Barbie doll. It's like watching a nature show where David Attenborough's been replaced by a drunk guy at a bar.
Enormous amount of media attention had to do with Melania Trump, the First Lady, and some video. Was this an actual slap?
Like, oh, thank you, Donald. My life is a beautiful dream.
I pulled her hand away, but I didn't quite see the contact of a slap.
Wow.
And let me tell you, we've got footage, so much footage. It's like Melania's greatest hits album, but instead of chart toppers, it's all about dodging Donald. We've got the classic hair fix move, where she suddenly needs to adjust her do just as Trump's hand comes in for landing. Then there's the purse drop, a move so smooth you'd think she'd been practicing it since her modeling days. But old Donny Boy isn't giving up. He's like a dog chasing a car. He wouldn't know what to do if he caught it, but that's not stopping him. He's out there every day, tiny hands reaching, hoping this time he'll make contact.
Look at the way these two lovebirds interact with each other. Their chemistry, it's positively smoldering. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than watching a man and his wife try not to smudge each other's bronzing cream, you know?
Please welcome our next Commander-in-Chief, my husband, President Donald J. Trump.
Now, Kimmel's not just throwing shade for the fun of it, he's got stats, people. According to his highly scientific study, and by highly scientific, I mean he probably had an intern count while watching YouTube. Melania's successfully avoiding Trump's grip 73% of the time. That's better odds than Trump has of forming a coherent sentence. But wait, there's more.
Trump's hands really couldn't catch a break because this time, the First Lady gave him the old down low, too slow. We're like, roses are red, love is a mystery. I had a historic electoral college victory. When you watch that, do you think maybe Melania is jealous? Maybe that's what this was about?
Trevor Noah's got his own take on this hand-to-hand combat. He's probably wondering if Melania's been taking evasive maneuver lessons from her Secret Service detail. At this rate, she could teach a masterclass in how to avoid unwanted contact with your husband 101. Looks like Trevor Noah's been watching Melania's fancy footwork, and he's got some big ideas. The late-night host isn't just impressed by the First Lady's hand-dodging skills, he's ready to turn them into an Olympic sport. That's right, folks, Noah's dreaming up the Melania Dash, and it's got Usain Bolt shaking in his running shoes. Noah couldn't resist poking fun at Melania's slick moves, joking, "Move over, Usain Bolt, there's a new sprinter in town and she's wearing stilettos."
Trump's blood type is KFC positive. He does not live a healthy life. Wild about the story is, look at these two people. How is she the one with the health issue?
Can you imagine the First Lady sprinting down the track, designer heels clicking as she gracefully dodges her husband's outstretched hand? It's like watching a gazelle outrun a lion if the lion were orange and had a bad comb over. But here's where it gets interesting. Body language experts are weighing in, and they're not just seeing evasive maneuvers. Nope, they're saying Melania's sneaky moves might be her way of showing who's really the boss in the Trump household. It's like a secret power play, but instead of boardroom tactics, it's all about the handhold. Who knew avoiding your husband's touch could be such a statement? Now, you might be thinking, surely the Secret Service isn't involved in this hand-to-hand combat.
Oh, now you want to hold hands, Donald? You sure you wouldn't rather be holding that orb? Like, Trump's annoyance at people is directly proportional to how big they were when he, like, focused on the media. But when you used to touch me like the orb, Donald, I told you, Melania, me and the orb was a one-time thing.
I have a little extra something with him because he used to really like me. I'm not sure exactly why.
Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because Noah's got a theory. He's suggesting that maybe, just maybe, the Men in Black are running interference on this one. Picture it, Secret Service agents huddled together, planning Operation Hands Off for the next public event. It's like a high-stakes game of tag, but with national security implications. But the real kicker, Noah's take on Melania's skills has got everyone talking. Suddenly, personal space and awkward PDA are hot topics. It's like the whole country is watching a bizarro world rom-com where the leading lady's main goal is to avoid holding hands with her husband. Talk about relationship goals, am I right? So what's next for Melania and her Olympic-level dodging skills? Will we see her teaching Advanced Hand Avoidance 101 at the next Republican National Convention? Or maybe she'll start a new fitness craze?
Melania Trump made a rare appearance in compliance with Section 3, subsection 2.7 of her prenuptial agreement. This appearance, it was as if they caught her in a glue trap at Saks Fifth Avenue and dragged her there.
Dodge the Donald could be the next Zumba. One thing's for sure though, Trevor Noah's not letting this comedic gold slip through his fingers. Well folks, it looks like the battle of the century has reached its thrilling conclusion. In the epic showdown between Melania's hand and Trump's ego, the hand is emerging victorious by a mile. Who knew a simple appendage could pack such a punch? Next time you find yourself in an awkward handhold situation, just remember the golden rule, WWMD. That's right. What would Melania do? Maybe practice your evasive maneuvers in the mirror, or invest in some industrial strength hand lotion to slip away smoothly. But don't change that channel just yet. This gripping saga is far from over. Will our orange protagonist ever manage to catch his elusive white whale? I mean, wife's hand. Stay tuned for more updates on this handy drama. In the meantime, let's give Melania's nimble digits a round of applause. They've certainly earned it.